Hi, my name is Paige. Welcome to the vlog, and as you saw in the title, I tried to wake up early for an entire week. So when I am not watching booktube videos, I am either watching Sims YouTube videos or I'm watching productivity ones. And recently I saw a few people post videos where they had woken up early around like 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock to read for an hour before they start their day, and I wanted to give that a try. But I also like myself, and I know that I do not wake up early at all unless I have something I have to do. So if I have to go to work, if I have to go to an event or something, I will wake up early, but I don't like to. So if I have the choice, I will sleep in until my body is good and ready to wake up. So instead of waking up at 4, 5, or 6 o'clock, I decided that 7 would be a good time to wake up because it's not quite early that it's still dark outside, but it's still early enough that I felt like I was getting that push that I needed, because I have been quite lazy of late. I have not taken as many substitute jobs as I should have been because I just don't want to wake up in the morning. So I'm trying to like reset my routine. And this whole week that I decided to take on this challenge, the school that I am substituting for, or I mean the district, they are on spring break. So I felt like waking up too early just wouldn't be fair because I was technically on spring break, right? So I decided 7 o'clock was my sweet spot for this, and I was going to read a book on my Kindle because I just got one and I don't want to put it to waste. So I decided to pick up one of my ARCs from NetGalley, which is the London Seance Society, which is already out, but they only approved me like 2 weeks before the publication date, so I had to read it after it was published, but I still read it, and my NetGalley score went from like 50 up. So we're going to talk all about that in this vlog. But if you're interested in any more vlogs like this, or maybe seeing me try and wake up at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in a future vlog, please like this video so I know that you like this one. And other than that, I'll just let you watch how this week went. Okay, it is officially 8 o'clock and day one. I'm gonna rank like a 5 out of 10 because I am tired. That was hard to do. I really wanted to just press snooze or set my alarm clock for a little bit later, but I stuck with it. I tried to do it, and I just really had a hard time keeping my eyes open while reading. I don't think I took anything in. None of it clicked in my mind. I don't think I comprehended a single word of that. And also, in the bottom corner on Kindle, it'll tell you how many hours are left, and I started the hour with 6 hours and 55 minutes left, and I ended the hour with 6 hours and 46 minutes left. So the math wasn't really mathing on that one, but I got some stuff read. I don't think I comprehended any of it, but that's okay. I woke up, and now I think my Kindle is restarting, doing something weird. Oh, it's updating. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get out of bed yet. I can't do it yet. But I don't know if I'm gonna check in throughout the week on like how I'm feeling about this, or just like every morning I'm gonna check in. I will figure that out later. Right now, I need to lay in bed, maybe be on my phone for a little bit. Alright, I will check in later. Alright, so I felt like I would film an end of the night update, tell you how I did with the rest of the day, and after finishing an hour of reading, I sat on the couch for quite a while. But then I filmed, edited, and uploaded a video, and I finished an entire book in one day. So I feel like that is technically accomplishing a lot, yet I just have that like uncomfortable feeling of not being productive because I'm like looking at a bunch of laundry that I could have thrown in the wash while I was reading. So I'm in that like weird stage of knowing that I'm being productive but not feeling like I'm being productive enough, and it's something I will always struggle with, I think. So that is where I'm at the end of the night. I am glad that I woke up, but man am I tired. Man am I tired. So before bed I might try and read like one more chapter, just because I feel like this book is going to take me a while to get through and I would like to finish it by the end of this week. But other than that, I did okay. Hopefully tomorrow morning the wake up will be much easier and I won't want to close my eyes as I'm reading. but you will see when I do. Straw is so weird. Hi, good morning. So, my alarm didn't go off this morning, but you will be proud to know that I woke up naturally at 7:12. So I started reading around 7:15 instead of 7 o'clock. But it's something. I was still so very tired. My eyes kept shutting and I kept like zoning out a little bit, like not focusing on what I was reading, or just like coming up with fanfiction ideas in my head for the story that I've been working on. So I wasn't entirely paying attention, but I did make it a bit further into the book. I'm about 33%, I think that's what it said, and I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Hi, I'm editing this right now and forgot to tell you what this book is about. So, London Seance Society is set in like the 1800s, and it's following Lena Wicks, whose sister was murdered, and her sister had been involved in like a cohort of people learning how to become like clairvoyants. So Lena decides that in order to find out how her sister was murdered or what happened, she is going to try and figure out how to become a clairvoyant as well and perform a seance so that she can speak to her sister. Even though she doesn't really believe in ghosts and stuff, she's still gonna try. So she meets up with her sister Evie's old cohort teacher, clairvoyant instructor, whatever, and they decide that they are going to teach Lena how to perform seances. But along the way, they find out that there is a president of the London Seance Society who has been murdered, and the vice president asks the instructor lady to come back to London to figure out who murdered the president of this society. So Lena and I think her name is Volodine, they go back to London to try and figure out what happened, and Lena figures out that Evie was maybe possibly involved in this society that mysterious things were happening at. So it's mostly historical fiction, but it's also paranormal, and it has some sapphic elements in it. So that's what it's about, and now hopefully the rest of my thoughts in this video make sense. I like the setting, I like the premise of it, but we have two point of views between Lena and Mr. I want to say Morley, something along those lines, and I don't like being in his point of view ever. He's just kind of weird and I don't trust him, so I don't know if that's the point and we're not supposed to trust him, but I just don't trust him. So I'm not enjoying every time I have to go into his perspective. I am liking Lena's though, and I'm liking her relationship, friendship that she's forming with, I could not tell you her name, Volodine? I'm not entirely sure on that one, but I do like the relationship that they're forming. They seem like a good match. I don't know. So I'm having an okay time reading it. I'm not loving it, but I'm also really tired when I'm reading it, so that might affect how I'm feeling about it. But I don't really have any plans this morning, so I'm gonna go look at what I could do and try and figure stuff out. But I will check in with you at the end of the night how I did with today. I have a feeling I'm going to be less tired. I feel less tired than yesterday. It's more just like my eyes feel a little puffy, but that was because I was reading a book that made me cry yesterday. So it's the book's fault, not because I didn't get enough sleep. So I'll see you later tonight. Let me know how I'm feeling. I did it. I woke up and I read for an hour, and I again forgot to set my alarm clock, but today I woke up like at 6:57, so I managed to stay awake and not fall back asleep and start reading for the hour. So I think I only have about under 4 hours left of this, so because it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I should be able to finish by Saturday, and I'm hoping I can sleep in a little bit on Saturday because it is the Taylor Swift concert, but we will see how that goes. I am not loving this. It's okay. It's really not doing much. I feel like it's about seances and stuff, but we haven't even really seen a seance. We've heard them talked about. They've happened off screen, but we haven't sat down through one. So I'm assuming that like the big thing that's gonna happen in this is like finally sitting down for one. But I just expected to have a little bit more in this, but it's okay. It's all right. I hate one point of view a lot. So we have Lena and then we have Mr. Morley, and I am just not feeling his point of views. I think I've already said this, but I'm just repeating it for like the 15th time because I just don't like his point of views very much. He's a little skeevy, you know, and I hope that that doesn't mean that like I know exactly what's gonna happen, but like I kind of think I know exactly what's gonna happen. So I need to double check if this is YA or not, and I don't know if that will like really tell me if that's gonna be what makes it predictable, but it feels kind of predictable. I feel like I know who did what, you know? So I will let you know how I feel as I further along. I don't think I checked in last night, but I was fine. I am a little sleepy right now, but not so bad. So I will check in when I check in. We have read another hour's worth of London Seance Society, and I'm starting to like it a little bit more. I don't love it. I feel like it's very predictable, but it is what it is. It's entertaining enough now, and I feel like things are actually starting to happen in it, which is nice. But today was a rough one. I did get up. I woke up at 7:10, but it's a cloudy day outside, and for whatever reason I am always so tired on cloudy days, and it's harder to wake up. So I did press snooze once, but I did it. I'm awake and we are gonna keep going. I've also noticed that I'm getting tired every night at around 10:30, so that's a good sign, except for on Saturday when I have a Taylor Swift concert to go to. So I'm gonna be very sleepy for that, but that is okay. And I think that's all that I have to say right now. I am going to go sit on my couch and stare at my computer, probably, because I need to upload all of this footage and a couple other videos that I've been filming and put them in order, and I don't know if I've filmed anything in order, so wish me luck on that. But I will check in maybe later tonight, we will see, but for sure tomorrow morning when we do this all again. Happy Thursday morning. So something I've noticed is it's still hard for me to actually wake up. Like this morning my alarm went off at 7 and I hit snooze, and then I just kind of dozed until 7:25, but it's easier now to stay awake and not feel like I'm falling back asleep while I'm reading. So I don't know if that's just like my body getting used to it or what, but I felt like once I started reading, I was actually back into the story, and maybe it's because it's actually getting interesting a little bit. So I don't know what it is, but I don't feel as groggy as I did those first couple of days, but I still hate waking up. I still hate it. It's my least favorite part of the day. I would just like to naturally wake up whenever I felt ready for it, but this has been nice. I've been getting a decent amount of stuff done throughout the days, so I just thought I would check in, let you know how I'm feeling on that end. But I am also really eager to read this fanfiction I started last night, so that might have been another motivation to waking me up. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will check in with you when I check in with you. Good morning. All right, so it is, I think it just turned 9 o'clock. Oh, almost 9 o'clock. It is 8:59. You cannot see that on my background, but it does say 8:59, I promise. And I did wake up within the 7 o'clock hour. I woke up at 7:45 and I just jumped right into my book because I didn't have my camera next to me, and I finished it and it was okay. I think I'm gonna settle on like a 3-star for this one because I never really wanted to just keep reading every single morning. Even when things were getting interesting, I was able to just like really easily put it down and not finish it out, even though like yesterday I finished it and there was only 40 minutes left of the book and I just put it down. So it didn't hold my attention like I hoped it would. It was pretty predictable at times, and I can't say that I loved it because of the point of views that we had. If you're hearing knocking, they are trying to fix a leak in my roof, so I'm sorry. This is just how filming will be today. But it is Taylor Swift day, so I need to go get ready for that, and I think I will check in with you in the next clip, which should be my outro. Hello, welcome back. We are at the end of the week and I did make it, mostly. I had a few days that I definitely was sleeping in, but now that I'm a week out, I will say that I have not been waking up around 7 o'clock fully. My alarm goes off at 7:15 and I kind of let myself decide if I'm going to get up or not, and I have been reading a little bit. So I did finish an entire book in a couple of days because I started to read in the morning and a little bit before night. So I feel like it kind of kickstarted me into some better habits and I'm really looking forward to it. But that being said, I need to start waking up even earlier if I want to really make this a habit for me, because when I am substituting, most of the jobs that I take start at 7:45, which means I need to be up no later than 6:30. I would like to ideally be up a little bit earlier than that, but I'm not a morning person, you guys. I just can't do it yet. So if I did this challenge again, I would probably have to wake up at like 5:30 to be able to read for an hour before getting ready for work. So if that's something you would like to see, let me know. I would like to give it a try, but oh my goodness, I can't imagine waking up when the sun's not up. It's so impossible for me. I have been going on TikTok and trying to find some like tips and tricks, so I have some ideas of what I could do to try it out, but I don't know. You let me know if you would like to see that. But I need to go grocery shopping because I have no food in my house, so I need to wrap this video up and I will see you in my next one, which should be out very, very shortly. All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye.